Hello everybody, I'm Chris Provost and we are inside the convention center for D23. It's day number 1. And now here's the thing. I'm a novice when it comes to this. So I'm just gonna enjoy the experience. I wanna take you along. I'm gonna show you everything that I see. Let's just have a fun time today and kind of enjoy what's going on. I really don't even know what to expect. Here we are in line to get in and we love this sign. You see that D23 Expo? Look who's up there. They got Oswald, he's getting some love. I love that there. You got Spider-Man, that's the Avengers Campus Spider-Man. So this is really fun. Now, for those of you who've never maybe been to D23, I'm a novice as well. I'm just gonna kind of go in and explore the day. I'm gonna show you the vendor floor. I'm gonna try to go to maybe a panel or 2, but I'm just gonna try to drink in the whole experience. I'm gonna share the whole thing with you. So let's just have fun today. Outside they have this artist, he's spray painting, and we're waiting in line. He's been doing this out the whole weekend. I'll keep checking in on this mural so you see it as it gets finished. You guys, I have a special guest here. I got Professor Andrew. Check it out. Hey! Now, he's been here since, what time did you get here? 5:30. The convention opens at 10.
No, not.
Oh, 9. And so he's been here.
I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, you are that crazy. But
yeah.
this is Andrew's biggest weekend of the year. He feels like it's Christmas. He's excited. You're being here. He called me and woke me up at like 5:30. He's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Oh my gosh." They just said they're gonna open the doors. I watched Andrew just turn his little speed knob up a little bit. Well, it's going fast apparently. I don't even really know what to expect, and I just got butterflies. We're about to go in. I'm getting excited. All right, guys, we are going in, and Andrew. Oh my gosh!
All the way back.
Things Hulk smashed. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Absolutely love it. Hey! Hello everybody! Hi! We're just barely walking in. Here's the Marvel Studios stage. This is exciting. Hello! Hello! Andrew was here at 5:30. Look at this, Lucasfilm. Now you guys, I'm just literally walking around just kind of to check it out. Oh my gosh, there's so much. There's Vader. There's Vader right there. I don't even know all the things I want to see here. There's too much. I think this looks really cool and everybody's just walking past it. I think we're gonna go through, it's the portal for the Step in Time. The Walt Disney Archives invite you to step through the Disney 100 portal. Oh my gosh. Look at it. So it's a giant 100. It's a giant 100. So let's go through this 100 portal to look at the history of Disney. Oh my gosh. There's Steamboat Willie. It's from 1928. The 1920s, there we go. Moving on. Oswald Rabbit. The first Silly Symphony. Skeleton Dance. Oh, there's Andrew. Way to go, Andrew. On the steamboat. And if you look down the carpet, they have the year that each thing is taking place. So this is 1928. The Steamboat Willie right over there. And as you move along, you can see the different things that happen. Of course, I bet you 1937, yep, right there. 1937 is one of the most significant years for Disney. Is when Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs came out. It was so successful that Disney was able to do his other projects. And if it wasn't for this particular film, we wouldn't have Disney like we do today. Look at this. Here's some of the original sketch works. Look at the prints. Oh my gosh. Look at the prints. And look. Can you believe this? That was the debut. It was right there at the Carthay Circle. That's where it was completely, that's where they had the debut. Snow White. Now, a lot of you don't know this, but before this movie came out, a lot of people called it Walt's Folly. They said nobody would go see a full-length feature animated film. They said it was going to be a disaster, and no, he believed in himself and he did it. And just like you could do what you want to do. Let's continue on. Okay, we're in 1955. Magical year, guys. This is when Disneyland opened, July 17th, 1955. Look, they have like the little like little flowers there. The Frontierland poster, Main Street poster. I don't know why I feel a little emotional. Just seeing the Snow White thing and then coming here. Adventureland, the Fantasy. These are like the original posters that they had. I love it. Look at this. You can see how fun. Disneyland is just right down the street here from the convention center. Uh-oh, Andrew found something he likes. Oh, the penguins, Andrew. Did you see? You want to let's sit down and get a photo together?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Hang on. Okay, we are now in 1964, and we're gonna take a look here. 1964, this is when Mary Poppins came out. This was groundbreaking because it had mixed animation and live action. And it was just, when people saw it, still just to the day. My son and I just watched it again the other day. It was so fun to see. And it was debuted at the Grom's Chinese Theater. And it was, I think it's so fun. You just think when Dick Van Dyke is dancing with the penguins. And they remember when they're on the carousel. Look at the dress, guys. Look, this is not, these are the originals. Oh my gosh. All right, so now we're going to enter 1971, one of my very favorite years. I absolutely love this. 1971 is when Walt Disney World opened up. But look here, they have an exhibit here of the Haunted Mansion. And this is the original stuff right out of the Haunted Mansion. Check this out. You see like the eyes, the eyes, they would glow behind that. Here's the heart beating. Oh, it's the bride, and look at her heart that's beating the bride. We're up here in the attic. You guys see all the spider webs? How amazing is this? You guys, this is 1982, right there, you see it? And this is one of the most important things for me, and I can't believe we're getting representation. Oh my gosh, guys, it's Tron. This is a representation of the Flynn's arcade. Now this is something interesting about the Tron video game. When it came out, the Tron video game actually made more money, the arcade game, than the movie. Can you believe that? Here we go. And if you look over here, David Warner wore this, may he rest in peace, when he played the character Tron, Sark, I'm sorry, in Tron. I love this huge, look at the Flynn's arcade sign that was above the arcade. And if you look right down here, we can see the data disk right here, the identity disk used by programs in the grid as the originals. And there's the hat like that they'd wear. This is worn by Jeff Bridges when he played Clue. He actually wore that. Oh my gosh! And again, here we are with the arcade. And then this is a fake game, but they made for the arcade. It wasn't. This game really didn't exist, but in the movie, he plays the game Space Paranoids. Then afterwards, they kind of made one to show it. So, how cool is that? I'm almost hyperventilating. Because there's the Tron exhibit. The fact that they're representing Tron, yes, Tron. Dun 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 dun. I'm like freaking out because I feel like I just met one of my favorite celebrities right here. I can't believe this. Seriously, you guys, this is Max, Mr. Cheesy Pop.
Hi guys.
You should check out his channel. Check out Mr. Cheesy Pop. Now, he is a D23 expert, and he was literally just talking to me and telling me what to do because I'm a little overwhelmed.
I'm I'm a veteran. You know what?
Yes.
I've been to all of them. I went to the first one when it was a tiny little convention.
When nobody knew what it was.
No. It was just like, here's a room with some Disney stuff. and now it is just massive.
It's massive, yeah.
It's overwhelming, but the best thing to do is just kind of take it all in and enjoy yourself because it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something we love.
Yeah, you said just kind of relax. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
So do it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah,
so
it's good to see you too.
I'm just so thrilled that Tron is represented. I can't even begin to explain to you the happiness I'm feeling right now. So here we are now in 1990. And in 1990, they released a movie called Dick Tracy. Now, Dick Tracy was a cartoon character, and I mean, on a newspaper cartoon character. And all the characters are like way over exaggerated. And I think Warren Beatty played Dick Tracy, and that must be his outfit right there. And I'm not very familiar with it, so I can't talk about the different characters. I just know that I think Al Pacino was in it. So. Now here's some cool trivia about Dick Tracy. They actually announced a Dick Tracy attraction that was going to go in the Hollywood studios, but it never happened. So, yeah. We're starting here at 1930s, guys. The first full-color cartoon release, it was called Flowers and Trees, and he earned his first competitive Academy Award. They didn't have animation back then, so they called it a competitive Academy Award. And we're moving along down here. First appearance of Donald Duck happened in 1934. Mickey Mouse first theatrical cartoon in color, the band concert, and also the Silly Symphony's Swings in DCA is based off of that particular attraction. Then we get in the 1940s. This is when Walt Disney Studios opens his campus in Burbank, California. And then Fantasound, a forerunner of stereophonic sound and motion pictures, debuts of Fantasia to try new sound things here. Walt Disney and artists take a goodwill tour to South America. And then we got the Seal Island. This first true life adventure film is released, Seal Island. Moving down here, we got it's Treasure Island in the 1950s. And then we're starting to get things that I'm more familiar with. Peter Pan was released in 1953. It's still a classic. Down here, we got the Mickey Mouse Club debuted on television. It was super popular. Sleeping Beauty, classic. Then you got 101 Dalmatians right down here for 101 Dalmatians. And then right here in 1969, you got the Love Bug. Now we're into the 70s, right here. Robin Hood, 1973 is released. This is one of Amanda's favorites. She absolutely loves it. Pete's Dragon. That was my horrible impersonation of Pete's Dragon. Then the 1980s, the first Disney film released on home video, right there, 1980s, on VHS, or maybe I don't know, was it maybe Betamax? I'm not sure. 1983, Tokyo Disneyland opens. This is a really fun thing here. In fact, this will be coming out later on. Splash, the movie, 1984, first Touchstone Pictures filmed. Splash is released. Touchstone was another division of Disney that they had that they could do. Wasn't quite so children-oriented, a lot of fun. It's a PG movie. Michael Eisner loved this movie so much that he wanted the new attraction being built at Disneyland to be named after Splash, and that became Splash Mountain. Here at the Little Mermaid, this was starting what they called the Renaissance period of Disney animation. She was really what started it, and it's such an amazing film that it really helped everything bloom. Then after that, we got the 1990s, the Disney Afternoon Programming block premieres on TV. It was a huge success. Then, 1992, Disneyland Paris opened up. They're celebrating 30 years right now. And then we got the Lion King. In fact, we got a whole bunch of videos about that if you want to see that. Then we got the Lion King was released. Beauty and the Beast was released. These are all these ones. They lost the first Disney cruise in 1998. Then Pirates Caribbean, huge success. Hong Kong Disneyland opens in 2005. Pixar acquires, Disney acquires Pixar in 2006. And Disney acquires Marvel Entertainment in 2009. Huge. Now it's hard to see, but we're talking 2012 here, guys. One of the best things, biggest things that's changed everything happened that year. Disney finally completed its acquisition of Lucasfilms, and you've got BB-8, you've got Star Wars, Indiana Jones, The Force Awakens, all of this stuff. You guys, they have the whole thing here. You can set up and check it out. That was the step in time, guys, that we saw. That was amazing. That's just the first exhibit I did, was the 100 years. And this place is huge. Can you see it all the way behind me? It goes all the way around. I mean, that could have been worth the price of admission. So let's continue on. What is, I don't even know what it is. I just looked at it. Oh my gosh, it's cosmetics for villains. No way. I love it. You guys, take a look at this giant display. There's Walt Disney there. You've got Grizzly Peak. That's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. You've got Space Mountain. That's the castle. Oh look, there's Spider-Man coming down. And you got the spire of the castle. I think that's Batu. That's the Animal Kingdom, and that is Epcot. And this is the Wonderful World of Dreams. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, let's walk into Wonderful World of Dreams. So, you guys, I have to say, look who I just run into. Hi, how are you? Good. Enjoy it. I just ran into my favorite part of Ordinary Adventures.
Oh, what? What's going on? That. Love it.
You guys, I have to say this. They're one of the kindest people I've ever met. You guys are so kind. They're always so nice to me. And so make sure you're checking out Ordinary Adventures. They're so awesome.
Thank you.
And by the way, I mean, I like you. I love you.
Oh, yep, that's about right.
No respect. It's like the Rodney Dangerfield. No respect.
I get no respect. All right, so me too. We're walking in here and we're seeing everything moving forward. It's kind of like you're in Epcot, the neon. You can see all the different cars. The Star Jumper, the Galaxies. Oh gosh. Have your ride with Baymax. Open your doors. We got the Quinjet. And it says we're doing new things because we're curious and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Walt Disney. These are what's on top of the castles. This is the 5-year run for Shanghai. So let's move in here and take a look at the Shanghai Disney Resort. The Shanghai Disney Resort is going to get its new Zootopia. And look at this attraction. You're like a little police car. Zootopia attraction, ride vehicle. And they have a window display here for Zootopia, and I think these windows open up and characters come out. We'll wait and see if that happens. Hey, the puppets just came out.
Speaking of glass, would you hand me that last window pane over there?
I'm not exactly sure what they're saying.
Oh, but just be careful. You don't want to.
Oh, sounds like the rabbit fell down.
Oops. Looks like it's break time.
Look at this big giant screen in here, guys, and it's got Walt and like there's like lands down below. I'll make it closer so you can see it. All right, so here we are. Look at this. This is the diorama of the new Toontown. It's going to be when they finally open it up here, and it's going to have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and the El Capitan Theater. And check this out. This is what it looks like. I'm going to zoom in there. You'll notice there in Toontown, they tried to always avoid straight lines in the architecture. It's all curved and bent as a way it would be in a cartoon. And me, I'm super excited. Let's check it out. Cafe Daisy. They're gonna have a restaurant for Daisy Duck. And then continue on with the refurbishment of Toontown. You've got the Donald's boat, Mickey's Goofy's Playhouse. Goofy's house is going to be completely redone for children to play. There are all kinds of activities, things for children to do inside that. See right there. It looks kind of similar, but a little bit different. I like the look of it. And I just wanted to show this massive screen over here. It's clouds. And you go back here and you see, oh, there's Spider-Man. And there's Walt imagining a world without possibilities, and he's just reminiscent of the new statue that they're going to be having, Walt. And periodically on the screen, you'll see like they'll have like they had the Millennium Falcon flyby, they had Iron Man, and just these clouds. And we saw Spider-Man there, so it's fun. I like to look at it. There go some X-Wings. X-Wings just flew on by. I've been told you should never apologize when making a video, so I'm not necessarily apologizing, but I do want to say I'm overwhelmed by all the things going on, and I know that I have a short attention span, and I tend to jump around a lot, and sometimes people are like, oh, it's focus. I'm trying my best not to do that, but I am. Oh, see, let's get distracted. Hi. So I might be jumping around a lot during this video, but I'm trying my best to focus. Hey. But I do get distracted, and I'm trying to show you everything through my eyes of what I'm experiencing. this is the new Walt statue that's going to be debuted, guys, and I love it. They're using the older Walt, which I love. It's reminiscent of him, so you're seeing there, looking at a world of unlimited possibilities. I love that statue. You guys, check this out. This is going to be the new Splash Mountain retheming here. And what it is Princess Tiana throws a party for all of New Orleans, and people come to this party. Let's go around the front so you can see a little better. See right there? Celebration of family and friends of New Orleans. So this definitely will be, they'll have to have this put into New Orleans Square. They'll have to expand that land into it. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. And it's lighter, so the puppeteer can, it's not as heavy, so it's a little bit lighter.
This one's a bit heavier. This is like our muscle experiment arm, so we're trying different like lattices and like designs to get like some more flexible, some more flexible. So we get like realistic motion.
Yeah.
We have, so you see like it flows back up. So the idea is to have like, we have some gas springs assisting so that I'm not really lifting the arm, it kind of lifts itself and I'm just guiding it around.
It's so impressive. It's like saying it springs back up. It's a realistic movement. It's lighter for the puppeteer to do that. Yeah. Can you do that twisting? That looks so cool. I mean, it looks realistic. That's like a real arm.
Yeah, exactly.
And then look at this hand. I love it. Hey! High five.
High five! Whoa! Hey!
I loved it. Oh, right there, finger guns. I love it. Looks so good. He's throwing that with that hand right down there, but it looks very realistic. And it's light. They made this.
You want to hold it?
Yeah. All right. Hold on a second. I'm gonna check that out. I'm holding it.
Exo.
I can't believe that. That's amazing. Now it's covered in fur, but eventually I think, wouldn't that be cool if they were able to like have a giant Hulk walking around Avengers Campus? I would love that. I honestly don't know where to go next. I don't know all the things to see. I feel a little overwhelmed. There's so much to see here. It's so cool. Right over here, we've got the National Geographic exhibit. I mean, this hallway, if this goes down long. So here's what I'm gonna do. Rather than just bore you with like walking and talking, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the camera off, and when I find something that I think is very interesting, I will turn it on, and I just found it. Dang it, that was fast. It's Tron. I have to show you this, guys. Okay, guys, this is what the new Tron light cycle is going to look like on the roller coaster in Florida. I love it. They're showing us. Oh my gosh, I can't even handle this. And then like the back closes. Oh my gosh. Dun, 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 dun. Tron. Look, guys, they gave me a Tron pin. I wanted one so bad. The Tron pin. Tron-tastic. Because I think this video would be forever long, so as you're walking, just showing you everything. Hi, how are you? What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of stop it at the showstoppers, something that I think is really important, and then that's the point where I'll turn the camera back on. Let's do that. I told you guys I'm only going to turn the camera on for like the most amazing things, and I'm like freaking out. Have you ever had a chance to meet like your idol? This is Ryan Miller. Seriously.
Hello.
So Ryan, he used to work for Wizard of the Coast, a game called Magic Gathering. You guys know I'm a huge fan of that. And he now is coming here. He's working on an amazing game for Disney, a trading card game for Disney. And what is the name of it?
Disney Lorcana is our new trading card game. It is all new. We're doing amazing art. You're going to see characters in ways you love and characters in ways you've never seen them before.
My hand was like shaking because this is like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to meet you in person.
Yeah, you too, Chris. This is awesome.
So there's going to be released in a couple,
it's fall of 23. It's coming out. We are here at D23. We have an exclusive set. This is the first time anyone's able to get any of the cards. We have these really shiny cards. I was just saying I feel like Tamatoa right now. Like, shiny! Yeah, I just can't wait. But, you know, I've been a lifelong Disney fan ever since I was a kid. My grandmother bringing me to Disneyland. I have such fond memories there. Piglet is my favorite character.
Are you serious?
Piglet's my favorite character. I'm such a fan. I just can't wait to bring this to you all. It's like when you buy someone a gift and you can't wait for them to open it.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel about this game. Yeah.
So they can get it in almost any game stores when it's released. Is that what they get?
We're talking about how we're going to launch it next year, but we want everyone to be able to get a hold of it. We're very excited.
I guarantee that when it's released, I will be there opening day. I will be there. I'll be getting it all because I'm so excited. You guys, this is like the greatest thing ever. Look, you can see like there's a big card right here behind. Check this out.
Elsa, yeah, we got Elsa.
This is Elsa. And this card game is fun for, like you were saying, you got your advanced players, and also it's an easy introduction game.
We wanted people to be able to get into it, but we also know that they come for the fun and they stay for the strategy. And so there's a lot of fun strategy to find, a lot of different decks you can build.
Yeah.
It's so fun. You guys, I can't wait to show you what we have in store.
So you've invented, I actually invented a game.
Oh, nice.
It's called Connect 2, but it was...
It sounds like a quick game.
It was.
It sounds like a very quick game.
Always won, so...
Yeah, that was like my first game. It was called Tic Tac.
Just one, yeah.
It was Tic Tac, and it was not popular. But you know, you got to start somewhere.
You guys
You do. I got to start somewhere.
Oh my gosh, it's
Chris,
a pleasure.
thank you so much,
Thank you so
man.
much. All right, thank you. I can't tell you just what happened. That was the most amazing thing ever. I'm a huge fan of Magic the Gathering, and those are some of the game designers from Magic the Gathering. Now they're coming over. They're doing a trading card game that's going to have Disney characters, and it's going to be released in the fall. That was just such a pleasure. It was such a treat for me, and so I know a lot of you are probably, well, what is that all about? Trust me, it's going to be amazing. You'll hear all about it in a year. It's going to be awesome. Oh, okay, now we're in the Marvel area, and they have the Marvel costumes. Moon Knight, I love this character, a very complex character, Which Moon Knight outfit did you like better? At first, I liked that one better, but now I look at more. That's just so cool. How can you not? This is from Thor: Love and Thunder. Of course, you have Thor's outfit there. We have the Mighty Thor, Jane's outfit. And these are the goats from the movie that pull everything around. But I really need to come over and take a look at this one over here. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now here's the thing that you need to know. Do you know how to tell if it's a boy ant or a girl ant? Well, what you do is you take the ant and you throw it on the water, some water. If the ant sinks, it's a girl. If it floats, it's boy ant. That's a good one. I think I could take him. It'd be a snap. You're fine. So here we are at the Hulk Gladiator. Impressive. I honestly think he could. It bugs me. I wish I would have liked to see him fight Thanos. Okay, we just walked into the Lucasfilm area, and this is very important to me. First, I want to show you the Raiders Lost Ark, and we got some Star Wars stuff to look at. Let's just check it all out. So this is a new costume for the new Indiana Jones movie coming out called Indiana Jones. It reminds you of the bad guy from the first film, you know? And of course, this was worn by Harrison Ford in the new Indiana Jones movie. We're in the middle of it now. Come on, Han, old buddy, don't let me down. Now we see wobbly legs. It's over, Commander. The rebels have been routed. They're fleeing in the woods. We need reinforcements to continue the pursuit. Yay! Sentry squads. Open the back door, sir. You never open up the back door. And there they are. It was a trick all along. Those of you who haven't seen this movie. It's kind of weird to think about this. Their Ewoks just captured them. The Ewoks at one point tried to eat Luke. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Now we're doing a really good suspenseful music. Dun, dun. Sister. Oh, wait, sorry. A little bit. You cannot hide forever, Luke. I will not fight you. Give in to your dark side. It's the only way you can save your friends. Yes, your thoughts betray you. Your feelings for them are strong, especially for sister. Oh, it's a question. Sister? So you have a twin sister. Your feelings have now betrayed her too. Obi-Wan was wise to hide you from her. Hide her from me. If you won't turn to the dark side, perhaps she will. No!
Far more entertaining than the movies.
This is so dramatic, guys. It's the best part. And you want Luke to win, but you're like, don't give in to your bad feelings, Luke. Be true. This is where he hammers on his arm, though. I love this part. You ready? Here it comes. Best Empire, but it's up there. All right, let's go look at some other stuff. All right, so this character here is from Flash Gordon. His name's Emperor King. There are people right now that are freaking out. Darth Vader, of course, Darth Vader. Probably one of the best villains ever. Some trivia though, do you see his helmet? George Lucas based that off the samurai warriors. Yeah, like the samurai helmets. All right, so I want to film this. Look at that screen, right? But as you walk by that screen, look what happens. It turns into like a Disney mirror. Then you walk back over, and the screen comes back. We're just doing a little update. It's noon. I'm coming out for lunch, and you remember this morning when I got here, it was all black. It's looking really good. All right, so we all just kind of got it all situated. Andrew went to a panel. They made an announcement that they're gonna have a new Avengers Campus e-ticket ride for the Multiverse of Madness. Thumbnail Dave joined us. We ate lunch. Now we're gonna do the highlight of the day. We're going to see my really good friend Bryan Crosby. He's an artist, and he's gonna be doing a panel about how to draw Spider-Man. And when he does the panel, we're gonna heckle him. Yeah. Correction, Andrew just informed me it's not the Multiverse of Madness. It's just the multiverse. So I don't know what that means. So the new e-ticket attraction will be based on the multiverse. Hey guys, here I am. I'm just walking along. Remember, I only told you I'm gonna show you things I really like. This is Rob, and this is the world's largest sock shop. And Rob's gonna talk about socks. They got really cool socks here. You got this exclusive, right?
Exclusive D23.
Yeah.
These are Platinum Mickeys, D23 Expo 2022. We only made 200 pairs, and they're flying off the shelves right now. People are putting them on. Total pandemonium. Lines everywhere. We had people camping out
Cats
last
and
night.
dogs living together.
Yes, yeah. Somebody asked me, oh, these are game worn. Can I buy them off your feet? I said, not now today.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Is this 12 inches? Because
It is a foot.
Because it's a foot.
It's
yeah,
a foot.
you got it.
There you go.
Take my joke right off
Yes.
the bat. All right. So what are your besides this, the exclusive? What are your best sellers?
You guys want to take a walk through
Yeah,
the
let's
booth
do a little
real quick?
tour. Yeah.
We might have a little bit of traffic, so I can do it from afar.
That's okay. Okay.
Oh, we got the world's largest sock store here, over 10,000 different designs. We got the Muppets. The Muppets do extremely well for us.
Do they really?
Yeah, we put Beaker on a sock, everybody goes nuts. We got
Beaker's number one.
Beaker's our number one today, yeah.
What about do
definitely.
you have any Janice?
Janice is on our website.
Janice, I have a thing for Janice.
Okay.
So we need a little.
Wait, you know what? Here she is right here.
Get out of here.
Right right?
Yeah, there she is. There she is.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
and she makes an appearance
Yeah,
right
she makes an
there.
appearance right there.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Janice.
Okay. So your Muppet socks, very
Muppet socks do
popular.
really well,
Right.
yes. And then on, we got our Lightning McQueen Ka-Chow,
Yeah.
which has been doing really well as well. We launched that today. So all of our Pixar and Princess, they're exclusively launching today. They're going to be on our website probably in November. So everybody's getting a few months ahead of the game.
Rob, let me ask you a question
Yes.
here. Lightning McQueen, do you know what his favorite food is? Ka-chow
hear it.
mein.
He just made that one up.
Right there. I just
We practice every other joke. That one was made up.
That was practice.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then you talk about power line.
Yes, power line. We got power line. Let me go grab it for you
Okay,
over
so
here.
grab power lines and bring it back over here. Look at all these socks, guys. There are the Lightning McQueen, all the princesses.
So these ones are eye to eye, but we like to say toe to toe.
I love it.
There we go.
Nice.
Yes.
And then these really make you stand out.
Above the crowd. Yes.
That is also one of their biggest sellers is the power line. And you were saying that you drew all the power line?
We drew all the power line socks. All the assets are handmade for our socks. We also did some really cool. We have some unbelievable socks that are hand drawn right here. Greetings from Hoff. This is the coolest pair we have. Get it?
I get it.
All
Do
right.
you know what the temperature is inside a Tauntaun?
Oh yes, I do. But go ahead.
Lukewarm.
And each sock has its own piece of art.
Oh, no way.
Yes. So we get the Wampa right there.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
Incredible.
Okay, it's
No
gonna be-
jokes here.
Okay, no jokes.
Yes.
For reals. Do they stay up?
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's the worst. You get a good pair of socks and they start to sag. Your
Yes.
socks don't do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So even athletes wear them. I wear them in my Princess Marathon runs.
There you go.
We do all of it, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Rob, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for stopping
All
by. I
right,
appreciate
thank you.
it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You guys are waiting because Bryan's panel starts in about an hour, so I'm walking. I know this is a difficult watch because I have ADD or ADHD, whatever it is. Squirrel. I swear everything's distracting me. It's like shiny and bright, shiny, and so I know. Just hang in there with me. I'm just having fun, and I hope you're enjoying this video too. It's a little weird, I know. Here I am. I'm with Dallin from Offhand Disney, and we filmed something this morning, but I went back and reviewed the footage, and it was terrible. So I was like, I gotta come back because
Time for reshoot.
You looked amazing. I didn't, so I was like, whatever. Let's do it again. Anyways, it's your first time at D23,
Yeah, my very first time.
and what do you think so far?
Well, so far, it turns out I went to the correct panel today because I went to the Legends
Did you?
panel. Everyone was there. You had Olaf the Snowman was there. Bob Chapek was there. The cast of Encanto. It was a lot of fun. There was a pin, an exclusive pin that I got that only people in my room got. It was amazing. And then I wanted to go to the SEA panel, but it turns out they're at the same time. So I had to hit the Disney
If
Legends
anybody
panel.
should have been in the SEA panel, that's you.
I know. Well, everyone's saying I should have been running the SEA panel, which I
You
kind of
really
agree
should have
with.
been doing that. Anyways, you guys, check it out down on Offhand Disney. He's a really good friend of mine, and his channel is amazing.
Yes.
So it's awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Okay, I'm kind of freaking out. This is Disney Dan.
You're freaking. I'm freaking.
No, stop it, you guys. And I'm like sitting here talking. You recognize his voice. You recognize his voice. Check out his videos because the Disney Dan. Like you're so knowledgeable.
Oh, thank you.
And you're like really,
Wikipedia is mostly knowledgeable, and I just pretend like I did more research than
really. He said he's gonna critique my outfit.
Yeah, okay, so
in the Disney dance
here's
style.
what I love about the outfit we have today. First and foremost, we're starting with the glasses. We're working our way down to the tie, into a light blue short, all the way down. Come on, we gotta look at these shoes. Where do you even get? Are these are just slippers? These aren't shoes. You wear these to go to your bathroom and back. This is great. I'm a little lost on the choice of the Spider-Man sock.
Well,
If
there's a meaning.
Unless there's like a whole red, white, and blue.
No,
patriot,
no. There's meaning to it because my good friend, he's doing an art. He's drawing Spider-Man today, so I wore that in honor of him. And you want to know the best part about these shoes?
The best part about friendship is having memorials around your ankles
Yes.
for all of your friends, just memories. Tell me about the shoes. What's the best part?
Okay, at the end of the day, I like to lay in a bed with them, and you can smell Disney all day.
You vacation with them. They work as pillows on the plane.
Yeah.
And if you need, if you're, because we know that he's definitely one of those guys that has a lot of pillows on his bed.
Oh, yeah,
so
that.
like he definitely, I know how you bring it to as many pillows as you can get. All right.
Yeah.
He calls the front desk.
I do.
He's like-
Lots of- I need 22 pillows.
It was so. It's nice meeting you,
It's a
man.
pleasure.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Thank you. So I filmed the whole thing with Dallin this morning, and I told him like, it didn't work out. But what happened is I accidentally deleted it. So I text him. I'm like, dude, I gotta find you again. So hey, we're setting up for Bryan Crosby's panel right now.
Who's been down ever so
Look,
long.
there he is. He just came out.
Please welcome to the stage the creative director of Marvel-themed entertainment, Bryan Crosby. You came to the fan club? All right, I need to. Can I hire you, sir? I need that.
I need that.
Bryan, I know we've met before, but it's such a pleasure to have you on stage today. So I think it's safe to say that you are the expert of everything Spider-Man, right? That's not a stretch.
Well, I mean, there's a long list of people that claim that title. But yeah, I dabble in the web slinger from time to time.
I think it's safe to say because you do oversee and contribute to any representation of Marvel's library, which includes 9,000 characters as they appear in various theme parks, traveling exhibits, shows, pop culture conventions, fan events, sporting events, amusement venues, and really around the world, right?
We're really working hard on trying to bring Spider-Man to life in new ways. I think people know him certainly from the comics, the films, video games, animation, and so now at Themed Entertainment, we're finding new ways for people to dive into the world of Spider-Man. Fantasy number 15 is an iconic cover, and Steve Ditko is known as being the co-creator of Spider-Man with Stan Lee, of course, but the cover of Amazing Fantasy 15 was actually drawn by Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby drew the pencils, and Steve Ditko inked that piece.
Wow.
But Steve Ditko, of course, did all the interior. What he was.
So there he
what
is. He's
doing
drawing there,
on Amazing
but he's
Fantasy
showing it
number
over here on the
15.
screen.
So he's kind of looking down and off to the right. Next is a center line, which goes down the middle of the saw.
He's talking about the spider webs. In the 1960s, they would draw his head like a basketball
Do you know
almost.
why the webbing changed? Do you think it was just a stylistic move, or was there kind of maybe it was more efficient to draw them a different way?
I think it was just a stylistic move. I mean, I don't know for sure, but but you can see how we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need one more there. 6, 7. So a 7 web configuration, and then across the top you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Or still have.
By the way, the
Still
MC
have,
is
also
Brett.
you'll notice
He's the
I'm
voice of
left-handed.
Mickey Mouse.
So I always end up with the left-hander's problem. I'm getting. I think so. The webbing just kind of continues. So if you were to draw the whole body, all the webbing, all the loops always point towards that center line, so that always goes up. So that's something to kind of keep in mind when you're doing. And this is the old 1960s icon. It's very simple.
I saw 2 dark circles. I was hoping there was a third, and it was going to be a little hidden Mickey.
No,
Wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking. But I do recognize your connection to the character.
He just said that this is the fun part,
There is a debate.
coloring it in the darker colors.
There's a debate that people think of Spider-Man as being red and blue.
Sure.
But a lot of in the 60s they would shade the color black with blue. So some fans think that Spider-Man's original costume was actually red and black.
Really?
Not red and blue. I would like to know. Just show of hands.
Yeah. Let's take a poll. Okay, who thinks that Spider-Man is red and blue? Let me see. Hands. Okay, we got a few.
Just about everybody.
All right. How about red and black? It seems pretty divided, actually.
The debate rages on.
I guess so. I was hoping we would solve the debates. We'd end
I told him to say the word debate rages on, and he did
but
it.
I don't think that's going to happen.
A completely different experience. No.
You want some music?
Oh yeah, if we had some music, that would be
sing
great.
something.
We have a question. We have a question.
Sing the Amazing Spider-Man theme for me, because I'm not going to do it, but you guys can. No? Okay.
Bryan, we have a question.
Oh, we got questions.
Just an easy question for Bryan while he's drawing.
All right.
How many times do you have to tickle an octopus to get it to laugh?
How many times do you have to tickle an octopus to get it to laugh, Bryan?
Everybody knows that. That's a classic Doc Ock joke.
Oh, okay. See, I did not know that.
Because everyone wants to say 8. But it takes 10 tickles.
10 tickles.
You thought I wouldn't get it, but I know Doc Ock jokes.
That guy got it right there. Okay, give some dimension.
That's right.
Yep.
Remember that. Here's that that collarbone line right there.
He's actually going to give this drawing away to somebody in the audience.
I'm looking
which is
at
really
the pencils you brought, and clearly we're not going to get into colors.
Creative to express themselves. And not just through art, but music, whatever it is.
Sure.
I think there's so much creativity in the mind of a child, and when you're.
Way to go, Bryan! Will you sign my socks? There's Spider-Man. Let me ask you a question I want to answer. What was your favorite question the audience member asked?
Well, it wasn't really a question. It was more of a this idiot in the front row.
What?
He goes, oh, I got some good comedy. I'm gonna drop some jokes. He hits me with the tentacle joke, 10 tickles, by the way, which I was really quick, and
So you did.
I turned it
around.
into a Doc Ock joke.
Yes, and then
That's how you do comedy.
Wait.
That's how you do comedy.
Chris made me do it. I just want to put that out
I
there.
say we're gonna heckle you. And then, did you like it? Did you also like the introduction when I cheered for you?
Yeah, no, that was usually the ladies go crazy when I walk out on stage, but this time it was Chris.
Awesome.
Easily the loudest, and I think Brett was a little scared.
I think scared him for a
He was
second.
a little nervous.
I know. We almost heard Mickey Mouse come out there for a second.
Yeah, he's like, "Wow, you got a fan." I'm like, "Yeah." This guy calls me every day.
Why he had security posted at the stage?
You're the only person that we've been to all these panels, and they actually had one security person sitting in front. We're like, why does Bryan have security?
Really?
Yes, you did.
I think there probably wasn't, and I hit the button underneath the desk when you freaked out, and immediately, yeah.
There's security. I had one security person like right up front. I think that was the only one that's had that.
Fuzz.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you some questions about drawing. Do you like to draw?
Yeah.
right.
No, it's cool. Drawing is cool.
Do you like stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I like movies and baseball.
I do too.
Yeah. Angels?
Yeah.
You're a Padres fan, you liar. He's a liar.
Have you ever been to a baseball game?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Savannah Bananas.
I hate you so bad. He called me and let me know. He bragged about it because I've been wanting to go so bad, and you had to drop that.
I know, and I probably sent him how many pictures of it?
Too many.
Too many. I just wanted him to really know that I was there.
Yes. So, what character did you draw?
I drew Spider-Man, Hombre Araña, as they say.
Really?
South of the border, yeah.
I did not know that.
Hombre Araña.
Who do you think's more interesting character, Spider-Man or Spider-Woman?
More interesting? I mean, they're both cool. They're both great characters. Okay. I mean, if I got to pick one, I mean, Spider-Man started it all, but Spider-Woman's cool too.
All right.
I like Jessica Drew. She's cool. Yeah.
Do you think
she was really interesting when she was pregnant? As a pregnant superhero, that was interesting.
I didn't know that. I didn't saw it.
Read your comics. Read your comics, kids.
Does Spider-Man like to play baseball? He does, because he likes to catch flies.
And he's a web slinger.
How do you feel this interview is going so far?
10 out of 10.
I have you know something, guys. Want to hear?
This is the first and best interview I've had all day.
We met exactly 3 years ago at D23 when you did a panel.
Yes.
You drew. His brother happened to know Thumbnail Dave, and he told him, he's like, hey, meet with Chris. We did not know each other. And I was so nervous to meet him the first time. Like, and I was doing that interview, my interview was like that. I was like, so you like to draw?
What's funny is now I'm nervous every time I see you.
Stop it. It's so much fun.
Have you Disneyland with this guy? It's like going with Walt Disney himself.
Whatever. It's so much fun.
He doesn't even sign autographs anymore. He has cards with.
I'll tell you the truth. This has been the highlight of D23.
So that's good. We're like halfway through the first day.
I mean, the highlight.
And
so
it goes downhill from here.
Yeah. But we're going to come back tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's video we're going to do, because you're doing Green Goblin.
That's right.
What's the hardest character for you to draw? I know.
The Hulk.
By the way, you guys don't know this, but the phrase I wanted him to say was, the debate rages on. And you got it in.
We delivered.
Yeah.
We delivered. I told you we'd do it. But that is a real debate. And
I don't think anybody debates.
I would like to say, or just point out rather, there were multiple people besides you guys that feel that Spider-Man is red and black costume.
All right, so people might have heard. Here's the real debate. When they would ink Spider-Man back in the early 60s, and they would ink it, some people said it was inked with black and red, right?
Black and blue.
Black and blue. Well, then I don't understand the theory then.
Okay, so the red is just coloring, right?
Right.
So they would use, when they were trying to convey black, like something that was the color black in the old four-color comics, they would use blue as a highlight. And so some people thought or feel that Spider-Man's costume was actually supposed to be red and black, and they were using blue as a highlight for the black to show the musculature. But then over the years it became red and blue, people thinking it was red and blue.
What do you think?
Man, I don't know. I go back and forth. I think I like the red and blue.
I like red and black.
Red and black? The debate rages on.
Majority green and then blue for the...
Yeah, let's see that. Majority green with a little bit of blue.
Blue for the shell color.
All right.
Let's test it out. And did you want them launched from the rims and the inner barges?
Ooh, yeah. Can we do both?
Let's
do it. Let's go crazy.
And let's add some extra glitter. Testing it out.
Oh,
we love that.
Yes.
And for the grand finale, who's going to take us away?
That was Provost Park Pass colors.
For the grand finale.
You guys, this is an R2-D2 Hulkbuster. Just walking around. Hey guys, it's the end of the day. This is D23 day number 1. It was a lot of fun. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to show you more. I'm going to show you cosplay like crazy. I'm going to show you the panels, and then Bryan Crosby's also doing another panel. We'll go kind of heckle him a little bit more, doing Green Goblin. Now, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. It's a little bit different what we normally do, but I think it was a fun day. Also, I want you to know that I had a great time, and I want you to know that you are great, and I mean that. I want you to know that if you're having a difficult time with work, family, relationships, or friends, that it will get better. It takes a little bit of time, but you're going to be fine. Things are going to get better. Do not give up. All right, tomorrow, D23, day number 2, cosplay panels and more. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You are the absolute best. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.